Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm Phunken crazy. In this video, the day has come, the time has come. I'm going to review the on-the-menu cheeseburger. This has been a bit controversial on Phunken Hungry. People want me to review this little guy. See this little guy? I wouldn't worry about this little guy. So yeah, on the menu is the brand. Cheeseburger is the type of food. This is a microwave cheeseburger. Now, do we even have microwaves anymore? I guess we do. I have to give a shout out to Mr. Murray and his subscribers because for some reason they're quite passionate about these little cheeseburgers.
Now, do the review. Now fuck off! What's up everyone, Mr. Murray here, back with another video, and today I'm in my office and we're going to order something a little bit different because lately I've been doing all these burger reviews.
Basically, it's a frozen cheeseburger. You heat it for 2 minutes and eat. Or in this case, probably throw up. But I'll leave the nutritional information on screen if it has any. Also, I'll leave the ingredients on screen just for scientific purposes. But like always, we'll go through the basic ingredients, which are here. So you can have a look at the upside down. They don't really do this packaging that well. It's like a ride, you have to flip it. And it's all on the right side. But if I go like this, it's upside down. Surely that's already a minus point in my books. Anyway, good source of protein. Now for all you bodybuilders, this might be the way to go. You know, I am trying to become Arnold Schwarzenegger myself, so maybe this might be the way to go. That's probably why Mr. Murray is so staunch. Now I figured it out. He's such a staunch dude because he keeps on smashing down these bloody cheeseburgers. Good source of protein. So good on you, Mr. Murray. Now I know your secret. Get ready for this, everyone. Beef patty. Beef, 26%. To be honest, I'm surprised that this even has 26%. Now, you're going to probably have to sit back and get a drink and maybe a snack. This is going to take a while to go through all of this crazy ingredients. Water, wheat flour, texture, vegetable protein, soy. Man, I'm not going to be one of those soy boys. What the hell? Texture, vegetable protein. So basically, this is a vegan burger. You know, 26% beef. Breadcrumbs. Oh, you've got to get the breadcrumbs, the thickener. The 1442 sounds like an American street code. Sugar, dehydrated onion. Wonder if it's like the McDonald's dehydrated onions. Did it actually taste alright on a, you guessed it, cheeseburger? 2 hours later. Anyway, you know, 2 hours later, we're still getting through these ingredients. Salt, salt, salt. Extract, colour, natural flavour. Wow, it's actually got some natural flavours in this. But anyway, I'll probably be here all day if we go through these ingredients. I left them on the screen for you to pause and, you know, run your eyes across. Vitamins. Tomato relish, 8%. Which is tomato, sugar, onion, gherkin. I do like my gherkin in and around my lips.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Processed cheese. Wow. 7% cheese, milk, 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 milk. Anyway, this product contains gluten, wheat. So all you gluten heads are going to love this. Milk, soy, sesame may contain peanuts and tree nuts due to shared equipment. Yeah, if you're allergic to peanuts, don't share your equipment, all right? I won't say what kind of equipment I'm talking about. Mr. Murray knows all about that. If you want to go check out Mr. Murray, I'll leave the link in the old description box below. But yeah, maybe a bit of a warning. If you want to watch that with your little kiddies, just stick to Phunken Hungry. You know, it's more for elderly people and homeless people or whatever, you know. I think that's Mr. Murray's, you know, selected audience. I'm really joking. I love you, Mr. Murray.
Wait, what happened? I'm hungry.
Anyway, let's bust this open and have a look. I feel like I'm presenting Sesame Street doing this. Anyway, here it is. Your lovely frozen little cheeseburger. Cheeseburger? Burger cheese? Cheesy? Cheeseburger. Here's your frozen cheeseburger. Actually looks alright. Looks better than McDonald's after, you know, it's been sitting in the freezer for a few years. Because I don't think anyone is buying these besides Mr. Murray. I wonder what store Mr. Murray buys these in. Maybe let me know in the description box below. Maybe I'll go and see if they have any. Or if their stock is ran dry. But yeah, you see the processed cheese. You see the lovely bun with the sesame seeds. You see the 26% vegan patty. Now anyway, does this even have instructions? It does. Microwave, 1000 watts. Remove contents from carton. Check. Open bag and remove frozen product with tray. Oh, oh. Need to have some more of these protein burgers. Oh. That was really hard to open. Here we have it. But let's give it a bit of a Phunken hungry sniff sniff. We'll do a bit of a before and after sniff whiff whiff. Yeah, so I'm getting really that soy boy vegan patty coming off it. Lovely bread. It smells just like you would get at the bakery. Anyway, we'll take it out. Oh look, it's already pooed itself. It's already pooing itself. The relish is just trying to escape. You know, it's like it's creating life. It's like it's, you know, that 26% beef is trying to escape before they freeze it, the poor little guy. But here it is. I have to say, the presentation is better than any McDonald's burger I've ever got. If On The Menu wants to sponsor Phunken Hungry, but can we break this apart without wrecking it? Oh, it's even got some grill marks. Look at that. Starting to make my mouth water, this soy boy patty with the 26% beef. Oh, can we break it apart without spoiling it? Oh, look at that. So yeah, this is the cheese. What the hell? It's like it's got some frozen, yeah, obviously frozen water or whatever, but it looks like it's a part of the burger. It's got the cheese, it's got the frozen ice as a bit of an ingredient. Maybe that'll evaporate and add some steam and juiciness to the burger. Oh, I think I've got some dog hair all over me. It's probably more tasty than this burger. Anyway, let's put it back together like I didn't dissect it. You know, like I'm dissecting a frog in science class. Anyway, I'll go bung this into the microwave and let's see if it's bussin', or let's see if this slaps.
Let's see if it slaps and bussin' and eshay and, oh man, too Aussie, you know, he probably eats this in his sleep, yeah, man, yeah, whatever, you know, weird words all these kids using these days, bussin' and slapping and whacking.
And I'm gonna go whack this into the microwave and I'll be right back.
Oh, I pressed the button like a bloody poor person. I did the middle wave at the camera.
Oh, I need to pause. Oh no, hang on. We're not like Doofus. We don't need to pause. We know how to edit on this channel. Shout out to Doofus and his you know, brother Whack Whack. Daz.
Don't come to Tasmania. Fuck off and stay back on the mainland. We don't want you.
So here it is. Have to say, it does smell like McDonald's when you reheat it, but McDonald's, if you've ever had it reheated, is absolute trash. Now, I'm not saying this is trash, or am I? But McDonald's reheat, oh man, that bun underneath is about as hard as I used to be in my 20s. And the top is about as soft as I am these days, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know, nice and rock hard underneath, nice and soft on top. Now we'll have a bit of a Phunken hungry whiff sniff first. Yeah, so it does, as I said, smells like Macca's when you reheat it. All you can smell basically is the 26% beef and the bun. Oh, at least the relish looks alright. We can see the relish now. Oh, look at that steam cam. Look at that. You don't get that on Mr. Murray.
That steam. Can you see steam? I don't know. I can see steam, but if you can't, it's steaming, alright? Oh,
You can see the gherkin. They call it a tomato relish, I guess, because it's got gherkin in it. But yeah, what the hell happened to this cheese? The cheese is like those Simpsons chips. You know, it's like bright yellow, some Chernobyl looking stuff. Oh man, this bottom bun is hard as. Probably going to break my teeth on that. There's the beef. At least the beef looks like one of those vegan patties.
Nice beef patty in the middle right there.
A little bit of juiciness from that, you know, that layer of ice that I told you about. For some reason, I'm starting to salivate a little bit over this.
Oh man. Man, that's so good.
I was saying to Mr. Murray that he could, you know, pay me to review this if he wanted, because, you know, Phunken Hungry is monetized, unlike him. So, yeah, I was saying you could pay for this, and, like, he never did, but he kept on telling me, do it, do it, do it, you know, do it. And then the cheeky little bugger I saw drop a $5 on Greg's Kitchen. Shout out to Greg's Kitchen. I know he's my #1 fan. I know he'll be watching this. Shout out to Greg. Leave a comment below, Mr. Gregory. Yeah, so he gave Mr. Gregory a $5. You know, he could have gave me $5 to eat this. Anyway, this is hard as. Let's give it a go. G from Phunken Hungry, trying on the menu cheeseburger. Cheers. Oh. 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 Now, I have to say, Mr. Murray, you might be onto something. This vegan 20%, 26% beef vegan soy burger isn't too bad. But man, this is hard as. Like, the bread was soft at first, but it's just kind of gone stale. On the menu, you need to sort this out. No doubt it's because this is on here, so the steam isn't really, like, circulated. You know, the top has kind of steamed from all that frozenness, the frozen water or whatever it is. Under here, on top's nice. Underneath is crazy. Like, they need to put this in something better to... Probably don't even put it in something. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what it is. But let's try the old dry bottom. Everyone loves a good old dry bottom. Speaking of dry bottom, shout out to Robbo, the disabled vlogger. He likes a good old dry bottom.
This may end up being a long video.
Absolutely delicious. It tastes like, you know, very dry, stale bread. You do get a bit of... I'm trying to, you know, like, make it gooey and ooey, but, you know, isn't that like Donald Duck's nephews? Ooey, gooey and chewy or whatever? But yeah. Let's try some of the beef. Let's try, like, to eat around the crusty bottom. I'm surprised too Aussie doesn't eat these more often. I guess good old Brett is too busy reviewing Maccas, Jackers and Clackers.
Still got it. Oh, do you like the cut, G? Forgot all about that.
Alright, let's try some of the top bun with a bit of that relish, a bit of that crazy Simpsons cheese. You know, I could understand if you've been on the glass pipe all night, or if smashing down a few jars of raspberry cordial, you know, one of these would go down a tree. Even the dry bottom, you know, you won't even notice it's dry. Especially when you've got the munchies. Instead of on the menus, they should just say on the munchies. Oh. Well, that's the beef. It doesn't even have, like, fat content in it. It's just like this mush. Anyway, we'll try the beef by itself, that whole 26%. The 26%, you know, it's probably in the whole factory's worth of cheeseburgers. I can taste bread. That basically has no flavour at all. Anyway, I did bring a few condiments. A premature ejaculated there. Alright, let's try and make this on the menu cheeseburger worthwhile. Alright, so my old favourite, I do have another one in the cupboard, you know, I'm not living on this for the rest of my life. Bit of my favourite burger sauce, shout outs to Coles. And yeah, I really didn't like this. Sorry Bunsters, but so far I haven't enjoyed your hot chili sauces or whatever they're called. But yeah, you know, this is probably going to make me shit the bed later on, so what better way to help me shit the bed than shit the bed hot sauce? Anyway, we'll put some of that on. We're just trying to, you know, we're doing what drunk people would do, like make this food way more tasty. So it basically had no flavour at all. Maybe now, you know, it might be like a sloppy Joe now. Anyway, you know, waste not, want not. Let's give this a try. Let's smash this down. Cheers, everyone. That dry bun is really an issue. Oh. Yeah. Now I can just taste chili. So my rating for On The Menu Cheeseburger, I'm going to give that a 4 out of 10. I feel like it's below average, but I can understand the novelty. I can understand, you know, that it's a frozen cheeseburger, even though I think like you could sort of like manipulate it, you know, like kind of like P. Diddy did to, you know, Justin Bieber. Like, I feel like if you maybe let it defrost a little bit, I feel like if you're Mr. Murray, there's better ways that you could do this. If you're smashing these down on the reg, you know, there's stuff that you could probably do to make it better, because the worst part was that dry bun underneath. It really made the experience a bit crappy. But overall, the flavour, the meat's flavourless, the cheese flavourless, but that relish does have a nice little flavour to it. I think it. But I feel like if you heated it up, or, you know, maybe you take it apart and, I don't know, heat up the meat by itself and heat up the buns, you know, like maybe do them for a minute, flip them over, do them for another minute. I just feel like if you sort of tweak it, it might come out like a bit more of a nice texture, because the top bun was quite soft, but the bottom bun was hard as like Diddy after, you know, going to a children's school to pick up his kids. You know, it was like really hard, really stiff, really crusty. Exactly. The dog knows what I'm talking about. But there you go, everyone. I did On The Menu Cheeseburger. Let me know down below if there's any other foods you want to see me review. Maybe Mr. Murray might have another great idea for me for a future video. You know, maybe one day we'll collab. You know, one day, what was that bloke's name that was going like this to me, or whatever he was doing, Gimli, or one of the Lord of the Rings characters. But yeah, to be honest, even my frail dog in the background probably be able to take on that bloke. When I saw that it was $4.50, I almost fainted. You know, they had to come and help me up, and they had to like fan me off and give me a, you know, complimentary water, or what was it, a complimentary fries that I turned down for some reason.
Fuck, I'm really sure those complimentary fries. Why the fuck did I need those fries?
Microwave fries would have gone nice with this burger. Anyway, my rating for $4.50 for this burger, I'll give that a 4 out of 10 as well. I'll be generous. So, you know, like that's basically like what, 8 out of 20? Under half. That's about what you're going to get for On The Menu Cheeseburger. Now, there is some other On The Menu items if you're interested in seeing me do that. They're basically frozen meals or frozen burgers, or, you know, they have a frozen roast chicken roll. Might do that maybe in the future, but we'll see how that is. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried On The Menu Cheeseburger. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I know Mr. Murray's going to disagree. I think he gave this a 10 out of 10. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please make sure you subscribe after I did this, and smash that notification bell so you and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.